All right, hey everybody, it's David Kramer, the Critical Thinking Christian, and today I'm going to, my topic is, was Jesus from the line of Judah? You know, if he was Messiah, he's supposed to be from the line of Judah. And I'm going to look at a few verses. I'm going to look at Genesis 49:10, 2 Samuel 7:12 and 14, and 1 Chronicles 22:9 and 10. And then I'm going to look at Luke, the genealogy in Luke, and the genealogy in Matthew. All right, now the first one we have here is Genesis 49:10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Now, I believe, if I'm wrong, let me know, but nor a lawgiver from between his feet, meaning his seed. Okay? But the Messiah is supposed to come from the line of Judah, from the house of Judah, from the tribe of Judah. All right, let's look at 2 Samuel 7:12 to 14. Now this is David. God's talking to David through Samuel. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men, and with the stripes of the children of men. All right? Now that's talking about Solomon. And Solomon is a type of the final Messiah, because in Solomon's kingdom, they had peace. Solomon built the temple. David was a warrior. He was like a warlord, and he took care of enemies. And then Solomon had peace. But, okay, he says, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels. Once again, from the father, the seed is passed down. Father to son, son to son, and so forth. All right, let's look at 1 Chronicles 2:22, 9 and 10. Behold, a son shall be born to thee, who shall be a man of rest. I will give him rest from his enemies round about, for his name shall be Solomon. And I will give peace and quietness unto Israel in his days. The final Messiah is going to have that too. He shall build a house for my name. The final Messiah will build a house. And he shall be my son, and I will be his father, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom over Israel forever. And another thing, the ingathering of the Jewish exiles. That's another thing that the Messiah is prophesied. Because when the Messiah reigns in Israel, the Jewish people will be ingathered from all the nations of the world. But the thing is, with Jesus, you know, he never reigned as king. See, he came and taught, died, and rose again, and went up to heaven, and he's coming back. And so far in studying a lot of this, I haven't seen where there's a two-part system. But anyway, let's go back to the Messiah. He's supposed to be from the line of Judah. Okay? Now, in Matthew, you have The book of the generation of Jesus Christ, that says the son of David, the son of Abraham. And this goes from Abraham all the way to Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. But Joseph, who is from the line of David and the tribe of Judah, is not Jesus' father. Jesus' father is God. Now, I heard some say that when you go to Luke, okay, and you read in Luke, okay, now here it says, and Jesus himself began to be about 30 years of age, being, as was supposed, a son of Joseph, which was the son of Heli. Well, right there you have a problem, because here, yeah, which was the son of Heli. Let's go to Matthew here. You go down here, Jacob was Joseph's father. So right there you have a problem. Now, what they'll say is, well, this was Mary's genealogy. Now, we all know that, like I said, the seed is passed down through the man. So Jacob, in order to have Jesus come from the line of Judah, okay, from the tribe of Judah, the line of David, he would have to have Joseph as his father. But he didn't. God was his father, the Holy Spirit. So, you know, growing up, you read this stuff, you go to church, you listen to people online, and they feed you, it's spoon-fed, and you never think about it until one day somebody goes, yeah, well, what about this? And you're like, wait a minute, what about that? So then you look it up and you find out that, yeah, there are problems here. Because this goes all the way from Joseph, back to Adam. So, that's just another thing. I question, what I believe, because I don't see consistency. Because this here, just the fact that he was the son of Heli, but in Matthew, yeah. He's the son of, Joseph is the son of Jacob. So, if Jesus Christ was the Messiah, then he should be from the line of David, because that's what's prophesied. Okay? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet. That's a reference to between his feet. That's telling you that the seed is going to be passed down. Well, the seed was not passed down. He was apparently the Son of God. And I'm beginning to see, I guess you could say, pagan influence here, because this is in the Greek, and in Greek mythology, gods such as Zeus, Poseidon, etc., would come down and mate with human women. Okay? And beings like Hercules and Pericles and Perseus were born. These God-men. And I'm beginning to see, parameters between, like I said, the pagan myths and this. Okay, and that's, it's kind of troubling. But, hey, that's why I made this channel. I'm trying to work my way through this and show some of these inconsistencies. I'm not a scholar. You can tell that. If you can't, go back to the beginning and, because, But, yeah, Jesus Christ is not from the line of David. So, technically, Jesus Christ could not be the Messiah. And I'm going to be looking at more. I already did talk a little bit about the ingathering of the Jewish exiles. I have a number of passages here that I'm going to... I could just say that when Jesus came, the temple was still standing. It was only destroyed in 70 A.D. When he came, the Jews were still in Israel. They were not scattered. Now, I'm sure some were, but not like it is today. There's a lot of Jews back there, but, so there you go. Let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm trying to hash this stuff out, and, I'm trying not to take everything for granted. That's what I'm doing here. I listen to Jewish rabbis, and when they talk about we don't see this Jesus as our Messiah because of this, this, and this, I look into that and I go, I see where they're coming from. Okay, so I think it would be good. I know there's a website, YouTube channel, Jews for Judaism. There's another guy, Toby Singer. He's a rabbi. Go over there and check it out. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got for today. I'm kind of tired, and my brain is just, how when your brain, it wants to keep going on even though it's got nothing there. Yeah, so I think I'm going to just shut it down right now. This is David Kramer, the Critical Thinking Christian, and until next time, think critically.